After last night's assassination attempt, we're now getting reaction from all across the country and here in Iowa. KWL reporter David Warrington has more.
A shocking moment Saturday in Butler, Pennsylvania, as former President Donald Trump is shot in the ear during an assassination attempt. Iowa Congresswoman Mariannette Miller-Meeks shared her thoughts, calling for an end to political violence.
We just pray for those that were injured. We pray for President Trump. And then, we find out what was the rationale, but also condemn any political violence and say the way to solve issues and differences is at the ballot box. It is not by violence.
The image of the former president pumping his fist to the crowd is already making waves with supporters, and KWWL political analyst Dr. Chris Larimer expects his supporters to rally around him.
I mean, that's a big part of what his campaign is focused on, as far as, trying to rally his supporters, exciting his supporters. And I think that's probably what you're going to see in the aftermath from this, is that his supporters are really going to rally around their candidate. I mean, that's what you'd expect going forward.
Dr. Larimer did note that we are in a hyper-partisan atmosphere, but also believes the responses from both sides of the aisle has seen people calling for an end to the violence.
But I think, the response so far has been similar to the response that we saw at, previous, unfortunate shootings, whether, you're talking about with Congressman Steve Scalise in 2017 or Congresswoman Gabby Giffords in 2011, where there was, the coming together of both parties to really to call for an end to all of this. And so I think that's what you're seeing right now. And, I think you'll see it over the next several weeks.
Congresswoman Miller-Meeks also gave a message of keeping things civil and settling issues at the polls.
I think it's important that we know that political violence is not acceptable. Settle those differences at the ballot box. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's find out more information, and then we're going to continue on.
David Warrington, News 7, KWWL.
Thanks, David. You can find more reaction from elected officials in our state on our website right now at kwwl.com.